Thank you, Spider-Man!
Fans were disappointed when the first trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home wasn't released online after it debuted at Brazil Comic-Con last month. But now, it's finally here for all to see, so let's dive in and break some Easter eggs.
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
Let's start at the end of the trailer, where we get our first good look at Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. In a big twist on their adversarial relationship from the comics, the classic Spidey villain appears to be allied with the Wallcrawler here. Well, for now anyway. Here they are fighting against an enemy we suspect is Hydro Man. However, Spidey actor Tom Holland said at Brazil Comic-Con that the Elementals are in the movie. In the Marvel Comics, the Elementals were ancient extra-dimensional beings with power over nature, beings who have been on Earth since before Atlantis. Their members have included the likes of Hydron, so maybe this water-based baddie is supposed to be him instead of Hydro Man. Or maybe Sony and the MCU are just taking the Elemental's name and applying it to a different set of characters. This giant rocky monster could potentially be Sandman. Of course, Mysterio being the master of illusion that he is, maybe none of this chaos in Venice is even happening. Mysterio appears to be an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this film, which could explain where he gets the tech for his ambitious illusions. And Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, seen here taking out poor Ned with a tranquilizer dart in order to recruit Peter for a clandestine mission.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Peter, who's on a school trip in Europe with his mathlete pals, leaves his Spidey suit behind because he just wants to go on vacation and take a break from the superhero life, which totally makes sense after, dying in Infinity War.
I don't feel so good.
Unfortunately, there's no rest for the weary and Nick Fury needs Spidey's help.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Fury seemingly supplies Peter with a stealth suit, which definitely invokes the Spider-Man noir costume from the comics, and, more recently, the PS4 game and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips just to feel something, anything.
If it's anything like Spidey's more recent stealth suits from the comics, he may also be able to turn invisible. We also suspect those goggles allow for night vision. But don't worry, true believers, Spider-Man's proper costume also appears in Far From Home. In fact, it seems to have gotten a makeover here, now looking more like the original black and red costume as drawn by Steve Ditko. This is definitely a lower tech, literally more down-to-earth Spidey than we saw in Infinity War. And it wasn't all superheroics in the new trailer. We also get hints of a burgeoning romance between Peter and Zendaya's Michelle, or MJ as she revealed at the end of Homecoming.
My friends call me MJ.
We also see that classic Flash Thompson dynamic forming, with Flash fawning over Spider-Man even as he continues to bully Peter.
He looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
The opening scene also gives us a taste of the current May-Peter relationship, showing that May has come to accept her nephew's double life as Spider-Man after recovering from the shock at the end of Homecoming.
What the f***?
And then there's Jon Favreau's Happy Hogan, once again acting as Tony Stark's Spidey babysitter and flirting with Marissa Tomei's Aunt May.
What just happened?
But will Happy's boss Tony put in another appearance? That's everything we caught in the long-awaited trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home. For more Marvel movie coverage, check out our explainer on Mysterio and our breakdown of the first trailer for Avengers Endgame. And, as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN on your favourite platforms.